happening. We're back. We are going to build a Rzr cage. So hope you guys want to see that. We're building a cage for Dad's 2015 Polaris Rzr1000. It's kind of my own little brew that I designed to make these cages. I built about five cages, 5 or 6. There's one sitting up there. It's too short. That was my first cage I ever built. It'd work on like someone's full-blown race car where they could lower the seat like 2 inches, but it's just too short. It's kind of a token, you know, of where I started 5 cages ago, which isn't that long ago. Anyways, got some tubing here. I build all my cages is what I've found, what I've talked to other cage builders. 1 3/4 095 DOM. If it's not DOM, don't use it, because I've seen hot rolled stuff crinkle and it's not good. I have not had one of my cages tested yet. I've got 3 of them, 4, so that would be 5. One kid races with it, jumps with it. He hasn't wrecked yet, so hopefully he doesn't. And I got 2 older guys that have a cage. I don't think they'll never wreck theirs. They're very moderate drivers. So, but anyways, other than that, let's get some tubes cut up real quick, and then I'll get you over to the tube bender, show you how to use that, and walk you through that. And then, yeah, we'll be right back after we get some tubes cut up for you. All right, we're back. So I have here a very messy bender. I have a JD²2. You can see it's a little dirty in there. Been a little neglected. JD²2 tubing bender. I have the 1 3/4 dies here, as you can see. They need some W40 on them. I'm going to kind of show you how I'm doing this. I'm bending a main hoop. Say that would go behind your head in the Rzr and back down. I call them halo hoops. You can call them whatever you want to call them. So I got my tubing cut down here. It's and I split it in half. And from my measurements, that I know what my measurements are, I know from here to here needs to be the same from here to here, because they're going to put it in the bender here, and we're going to bend this piping down. And that's going to make your hoop that goes from your passenger side over your head and back to your driver's side. So I'll show you how this kind of works. Hopefully I can do this with one hand, since I don't have a tripod mount. And your bend, your start of your bend is your mark right here, and right here, and you line that up right here on the inside of this. If you can see that in there, I'll show you once I get it lined up. So you take this coupler, or this little holder thingy, put her in there, take this, slide it down the best you can. Maybe not. That's right, I forgot that I bent that on accident. The last time I used this, I didn't get this pin all the way down into the bottom, and it was up here and it bent this thing. So don't do that. Make sure that pin's all the way through. That was a little thing that I did not realize. So with this, you can see in there, you can see that line up with that. So then you take this dude, tighten it up, and the guys that I learned from said to take a spare piece of metal, put it in there until it starts to dent, not dent, but barely before it dents, because you want it kind of tight. And you take this part, pull on it, give it a little pull to get it all set up in there, make sure your thing's still good. Once that's good, come over here to your little piece of copper wire, And as you can see, it needs to go, oh, right there is good. And I know that I need a 90-degree bend. I need to come all the way over to here. So a lot of guys will put a hydraulic ram on here. I haven't done that yet. So it's all manual labor. Pull on it, make sure it's still at 0. Give it a pull. Take this off, and just ratchets back to the next spot. Pull on it again. Yeah, pretty hard with one hand. And this is DOM. It's gonna bend a little bit harder. Oh, stepping on stuff. Ratchet that again. Here, see if I can set you guys up. Kind of watch, see how hard it is. It takes a little bit of my body weight to do it. Lean into it. See? It's good with both hands. You can also put in a bigger piece of pipe on here, just if you don't have a hydraulic ram on it, but I just want both hands and just lean into it. I'll do this real quick. Back her up. 90. It takes a little work, but I don't mind it. 60. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. So since I ran the room here, I don't have any more ways. I can probably grab another one, but I don't. Come back here for this arm right here. Pull this out. Boop. Slide it back to the next hole. See, there's another hole back there. Slide it back in there. Pull on it again, and then you can keep on going. So I'm going to cut back when I get this done to 90, because you guys don't want to watch me do this, and then I'll show you what else. Now we're back. So we got it right at about 90, just a hair below, but that's all right. So once you do that, you pull this lever back out, move it back to this one, this position, first position, slide everything back, that out of the way. Take this here, loosen them up, take this out, I like to set it up here, back through it. And there you have it, 90-degree bend. The only little bit of deformation right here, and right there, you can hardly even tell. That's a pretty nice bend. This machine's awesome. I like it. I think it was about 300 bucks. Don't quote me on it for the machine. And then the dies are what's expensive. I think the dies are right around almost 300 bucks a piece per size. You know, 1 3/4. If you want 1 1/2, you got to buy a whole nother set of dies. And the dies themselves is this piece right here. You get this, and then your slider is the 2 pieces you get with your dies. And this is a 180 or like a 180 or 190 die, I believe. I think it's a 180 die. So you can bend shock hoops. You can bend shock hoops on there and whatever else you can think of. So I'll get the other side of this halo bent up. I got 2 pillar bars, 2 A-pillars to bend. They're just slight 45s. And then we're going to shoot out to the house. And hopefully Dad's got his cage off his Rzr. If not, we'll get it off. We'll get this stuff mocked up, see how he likes it. Hopefully he likes it. Hopefully it's tall enough. And start cutting and notching and doing everything else fun there. So I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna head up to the house and do the rest. All right, we're back. On the Rzr cage, I really didn't want to have this video that was like 3 hours long to watch me and my dad cut and cope and tack on all those cages together. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys a rundown of how I build my cages, how I cope them a little bit, and I'll tag a video in the bottom on the description of a guy that I learned all my stuff from on YouTube, how to cope tubings, how to do everything like that, and actually bend roll cage also. So here's a little walk around. It's about 3/4 of the way done. We still have a bar that needs to come down here and over, because this is going to get a glass windshield just like my Rzr. But yeah, it's all pretty much done. Bar right here is going to go from here to here, harness bar. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, there's some of the, it's not that big of a gap, but you got a gap down here. I got a little bit of a gap. I'm gonna still fiddle with that and make that fit a little bit better. But yeah, this is it. Getting close. We've got a couple hours into it so far. But yeah. Hope you guys like it. We're gonna get the rest of it done, and then maybe I'll show you how I build my window frames, and this is gonna get a roof on it, so we're gonna have to cut one of those out and tack it on, or show you how to fasten those on there. But it's getting there, so hopefully you guys just like the progress, and I'll tag you guys some videos on where I learned to do all my stuff from, and a lot of it's trial and error. So yeah, we'll be back. What's happening, guys? Dad's Rzr cage is coming along nicely. Little things he did. He made this little rear view mirror bracket. He's got an idea for that he's doing. And then we did reuse these off the stock cage to hold the remote reservoirs. That'll be nice. We're getting her welded up. I'm going to pop it off here soon. Do the rest of the welds, but he is working on a window frame. As you can see, just got 1/8 inch, I think 1.5 inch plate here, and he's going to cut it out all the way out to make a nice little window frame. And you're going to take that, put it on here. We're going to weld it on fully just like mine. And then we're going to have the glass company cut out a piece of glass, but we also got these today for it. Little 5 inch I think. You're going to have 5 of these things going across. So that'll be cool. That's a little update on the Rzr cage. I'll try to get this video posted so you guys can see it. Hope you guys like it. And then we're going to do a roof. We got to get the window frame done. So there's lots more videos to come. But yeah, this is kind of my basic cages that I build. As you can see, mine's right over here. The muffler video you probably going to watch soon. Next. It's a little dirty, but as you can see, same window frame. And on his, I think I'm going to try to MIG weld his and then blend it in so it kind of looks like it's just there and not like a separate piece. Because we're going to have his powder coated. I don't know what color yet. We'll have his powder coated soon. We found a powder coater. But yeah, mine's got a roof on it. I still got the plastic on there, as you can see. And I did put a teal felt on it, which got dirty. Keep the noise down. And a wet sound. Big old sound bar. This thing will blow your eardrums out, man. It is loud. It's clear. It sounds good. So that's a cage. Hope you guys like it. More videos to come on it. Probably when you get the roof going, get the window going, and all that stuff. So, if you guys like that cage video, if you want to see more in-depth stuff, please let me know. If you want to see maybe a little bit tips on my coping, a little bit tips on my welding. Hope you guys will like it. More videos to come. Thanks, guys. Like, subscribe, and turn on the little bell notification in the bottom. That's all I can do. Thanks.